Hey, Taurus Gemini. So sorry for keeping you waiting. Thank you for being patient. I got called into work yesterday and I had to go, and then it took 4 hours longer than it was suspected to or expected to. So, yeah, I got a little delayed in your reading. So, under your chakra for June 1st to 15th, we have an underlying, that's not chakra, that's your tarot deck. We have the Lovers. Sorry, under your chakra, we have completion. So it very possibly could be a long-term relationship has ended, or short term. I also see possibly the passing of a loved one, maybe even a partner. I'm so sorry if that happened. It makes my stomach hurt. I'm sorry. I hope that's not what happened. Otherwise, you finally made a decision that you needed to make. All right? So it's kind of a unsettling energy there for me. Like, seriously, my tummy got really sore. So we have Knight of Pentacles and Passion for the start of June. So it looks to me like there's something you're doing, like a creative thing, like maybe even a hobby, where it's a potential to offer you a job in that field. So maybe you're a painter and you can sell your stuff or something like that, where you have a potential to make money with a hobby. So that's lovely. Pardon me. We have Seven of Pentacles reversed now with facades. So maybe you're not working as hard as it looks like, or I feel like this is your current situation, your job, your whatever, and you're just not enjoying it. And because you have this potential to make money through a hobby, I think you're realizing that this other job is just like no good for you, and you have to get out of it. So you're definitely contemplating that. Next we have Three of Wands reversed and Despondence. So this is saying that your ships aren't coming in. You're waiting for them and they're not coming. And the reason probably is that you're not acting. Because despondence can mean like if you don't act, you're going to miss out kind of a feeling. So like you're just standing there. You're not moving forward. You're not going to get what you need. You're kind of just waiting for it to show up in your lap. And sadly, life doesn't always work that way. So you definitely want to put the gears in motion. All right? And I can see you want to do this. You are persevering. So perseverance and Ten of Pentacles reversed. So you want this happy home life. You're almost there. Like you're at a 10 reversed, which means like it's just a delay. So it's coming and you are working on it. You're working hard. So you have to act, I think, is what the issue is. Don't wait. All right, and then we have sorry, oh my gosh, I'm reading it backwards on the video. Four of Wands, because there are only 4 wands there, and forgiveness. So your relationship, possibly the one that has completed, needs forgiveness so that you can move on. And it looks like something important is coming. if you're in a relationship, something important is coming. Like, there's going to be like a new phase in the relationship. So for that to happen, there needs to be forgiveness. Because otherwise it's just going to stay stagnant in the way it is. And it feels like it needs to move on here, right? So, yeah. Um, if you did let go of lovers, you have to forgive so you can make this new relationship work. Um, if not, you need to make a decision, or you finally have, and maybe that decision is causing some need for forgiveness. But that decision was necessary. So it's almost like there's a guilty conscience, but I think you did it on purpose and not like in a bad way. You did it for a good reason, okay? So, lastly, we have Nine of Cups and impasse. So there is some kind of roadblock, and that could be that the forgiveness hasn't happened, or again, you're not acting, and that's a really important thing. You need to move forward here, okay? So if for some reason this is the love interest, then you possibly have a wish coming true, but the roadblock has to be dealt with. And it really seems like the roadblock is you, like it's on your side. It's not on the other person's side. And I'm getting shivers, so goosies, I guess. Every hair on my body is standing up right now, so definitely you need to let that block down and see what can happen from there. So it actually looks pretty positive as long as you let that block down and act and make sure you're not leaving a guilty conscience, but forgiving, and even forgiving yourself, because that's important to do sometimes. Like, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So it seems like an interesting time for the next 2 weeks. Seems like that for all the cusps so far. So good luck with it. I hope everything goes well. I wish you the best, and we'll see ya in mid-June.